CedarIBSi Digital and Core Banking Summit, and in conversation with Amit from Reserve Bank Information Technology. So, hi Amit,
Yeah.
how's the event going for you?
Absolutely fantastic.
Okay,
Yeah, this was a great morning. Thank you for inviting me to this event.
surely.
Very inspiring speakers, very eye-opening stats.
Right.
And I think especially Mr. Rajan from Yes Bank. Amazing talk that he had given this morning.
Understood.
Appreciate
Right.
it. Yeah.
Right. I'd like to understand what is Reserve Bank Information Technology's outlook for the year coming.
Yeah, I'll give you my outlook.
Right.
Overall, so I think there are very key themes currently in
Right.
the industry, right? Open banking is the most important thing that I think everybody's on to. So even though I think it started from European Union in 2018 with their PSD2 regulation, I think India is already had done foundational work in that area, right?
Right.
With India Stack, where we had already Aadhaar, which connected millions of actual users. They gave identity to them, and
Right.
the UPI provided very secure, cheap payment option.
Right.
And then with data protection, the data empowerment and protection architecture, right? So I think that has given an important component to overall India stack, and I think open banking is really at the forefront of everything that even the regulator is doing and the private sector is doing in that sense.
Understood.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. Secondly, I'd want to know what are the key themes one should look out for in the next year.
So I think most important things are again adoption by industry, about technology adoption,
Right.
putting customer at the center of everything. So
Right.
open banking would enable banks to share access to their data to third parties.
Right.
So even I think RBI came up with account aggregator framework, right? It
Right.
allowed third parties to actually consume data, use data, as well
Right.
as provide data. It is actually enabling open banking.
Right.
Apart from that, I would think overall data standardization is a key thing, wherein
Okay.
you have ISO messaging that will be standardized across different systems in India.
Right.
Thirdly, I would say overall internationalization of homegrown systems. You're looking at UPI, right? It's going international now.
Right.
So that is one of the key, very interesting aspect that's going on. We are taking our homegrown technology outside to provide bridge to many Indians who are living outside India, and also to other central banks and other private sector industries in the world, right?
Right.
So that is another key thing. Yeah.
Yeah, with the emphasis on technology, I wanted to understand what new fintech, ideas or products do you think will be popular next year?
So I think many fintech ideas that actually leverage data, that leverage technology, that provides some sort of it democratizes access to data would be
Right.
very successful in the next year.
Okay.
So I think the overall objective of the regulator is providing that payment system equilibrium. I think that can happen only when regulators, private banks,
Right.
fintechs collaborate
Yeah.
and actually create that environment where an average Indian farmer sitting somewhere in a remote location or a cosmopolitan educated person
Right.
has same choices of payments and finance in this country.
Correct. That's quite an interesting take. Lastly, I'd want to understand how do you think fintech events such as these attribute to the fintech developments or collaborations in the finance ecosystem?
Yeah, actually, it's kind of an oil, right? It's a gel that kind of gels people from different backgrounds together. So
Right.
whether it is people from public sector banks or private
Right.
sector banks or fintechs and regulators, it's always important to come to an event like this, collaborate, share ideas, argue whatever you want to do, but make sure we see where the world is going, what different players are going. It's a
Understood.
learning opportunity for everyone. Collaborate.
Definitely, yeah. That was great talking to you, Amit.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time.